everything I have to start. Okay, so we are going to discuss this chapter, chapter 6. This is the last chapter of your IP syllabus. Okay, and here we are going to revise this chapter, and in this chapter we are going to learn about these things already discussed with you. This is the revision session, so I hope so you all are doing some revision. This is introduction. Then we are going to talk about the digital footprint, digital society and netizen, data protections, creative commons. Okay, creative commons and cybercrime, Indian Information Technology Act, IT Act. We are going to learn. We are going to learn about the e-wastage and what are the impacts of computer. If you are using the too much computer, then what happened with you? So these all things we are going to learn today. Okay, so first, this is the introduction. As we all are aware that this is what happened. We all are doing the every work with the help of the computer only. We are totally dependent upon the technology. So this world is known as the digital technology. You can say this is the digital era. This is the digital era. So everything you are doing is with the help of the computer, because each and everyone is become very fast. They are getting the everything as a convenient manner, faster manner, easier manner. Okay, easy to handle. So what happened? Earlier days, what happened? The letter would takes days to reach, and every recipient would get his or her own copy and respond separately. Huh? But nowadays, what happened? The peoples are sending and receiving emails, and more than one person can receive the email at a time, and at the same time can give the feedback also. They can give the response also. They can give the acknowledgement also. An instantaneous nature of electronic communication has made us more efficient and productive. Means no need to wait for the time. So we become the very fast due to this technology. So from banking industry to aviation industry, productions to e-commerce, especially with regard to delivery of their goods and services, all are now dependent on the use of computers. Means everyone is dependent on the use of the computers and digital technology. This is the dependency. So applications of digital technology have redefined and evolved all spheres of human activities. Means what happened these days, we are going to use the digital technologies too much, so their definition is going to redefine. Means what? Today more and more people are using the digital technology through their smartphone. Earlier what happened, phone are not using for this purpose, but nowadays what happened, we all are having the smartphone. Some of the people is only using the keypad phone, some of the people only using the keypad phone, otherwise maximum on using the smartphone. They all are having the smartphone, they all are using this smartphone nowadays. So through a smartphone you are going to connect to the internet also, and you are going to use these things also. Means whatever you can do with the help of the computer, almost everything is possible with the help of the smartphone also these days, with the high speed of internet connection. Okay, so why did the digital technology become so widespread? This is the introduction of personal computer and internet followed by the smartphone has brought this technology to the common man. Means earlier people are using the computer and internet only. Okay, and later on what happened, a smartphone is also entered in this field. So now it's become the common thing for the every people. So everyone is going to use these things, and they are using nowadays. So while we reap the benefits of the digital technology, this technology can be misused. Sometimes we are going to misuse the technology also. Instead of doing the proper study, we are just watching the YouTube video, and we are not watching the YouTube video for the learning. We are watching the funny videos on the YouTube. We are watching the something different thing on the YouTube. You are going to search something. You try to use the smartphone for the searching of information. But what happened? The people's, the students and the people's, it's not with you only. I'm just talking as a general, as a common point. So several people are just trying to just looking in the phone. They are getting the notification. They are getting the messages. This happened, that happened, and instantly they just deviate from their work and start using the smartphone, start using the computer and internet. So this is the misuse of that. Okay, now we are going to learn about this impacts. So what is the impacts on the society of using internet? So first we are going to get aware about the some of the terminology that is the most common for the internet. The what is the first term that is known as the digital footprint. What is the footprint? Footprint means what? Whenever you are walking, whenever you are moving from one room to another room, one place to another room, what happens? If you walk, your footprints are printed on the road. It is just showing on the road. Okay. But what about the digital footprint? The digital footprint means that कि whenever you are searching the any information on the online, you are purchasing something online, you are getting something online, you are sending mails to the online, you are checking the score of the game online. Means whenever you surf the internet using smartphones, using tablets, using computers, the trail of the data is reflecting the activities performed by us online, and this is called digital footprint. Means whatever you are doing on the internet, means your all activity is get recorded everywhere. Whenever you are accessing the any website and you are moving to the any site or anywhere else, you are purchasing something, and this is called your digital footprint. So our digital footprint can be created and used with or without our knowledge. This is the most dangerous part. This is the most dangerous part. Okay, our digital footprint nowadays, the WhatsApp new policy. This is regarding this only. Our digital footprint can be created and used with or without our knowledge. It includes websites we visited. It includes emails we are sending. It includes any information we are submitting online. Along the computer's IP address means they come to know your location also. They come to know your devices also, which device you are using, which company phone you are using, you are working with which company phone. These all things they are just trying to get, and such data they can be used to target it. Mostly they are used for targeting advertisement and could also be misused or exploited. Sometimes they can exploit also, sometimes they can misuse also, but generally the companies are planning to show the proper advertisement on your device, on your smartphone, on your computer, so that they can just increase the sale of the product, and the company is going to earn the money. The main target is regarding this. But some are the good people, some are the not good people. So those are not good, they are trying to misuse it, they are trying to exploit it. So it is good to be aware the data trail we might be leaving behind. Means we must be know about the what data you are leaving behind, you are left behind. This awareness should make us cautious about what we write, what we upload, what we download, and what we browse online, what we search online. So these things are necessary for us. We must be aware. So there are two kinds of the digital footprint. There are two kinds of the digital footprint. What is the two kinds? We leave behind. One is called active digital footprints. One is called active digital footprints. What is the meaning of the active? And second is called passive digital footprints. What is the meaning of the active digital footprints? Active digital footprints means the data that we intentionally submit online. That is intentionally submitted by you online. And this would include your email, you are writing email, you are giving your response, you are posting something, you are chatting, you are messaging somewhere, you are using the mobile apps. This is the intentional. This is called active digital footprint. So, and the digital data will leave online unintentionally. There are situations when you are leaving the data unintentionally, means you don't know about this, but the data is going to record it. That is known as the passive digital footprint. So there are how many types of digital footprint? There are two types of the digital footprint. One is called active and another is called passive. Means whenever you intentionally submit the data, that is called active, and whenever unintentionally you have submitted the data, that is called passive digital footprint. Okay. Next is that this include the data generated when we visit the website. Means what are the passive digital footprint? Means you are accessing the particular website, you are not submitting anything, you are just surfing the website using a mobile app, browsing internet. So these are the called passive digital footprint. Here you are not putting the any message, you are not giving the anything, but you are trying to explore, so that's become your digital footprint on that time. Getting my point? So everyone who is connected to the internet, everyone who is connected with the internet, okay, may have a digital footprint. With more usage, the trail grows. Means if you are using maximum, your trail is becoming longer than longer. On examining the browser settings, we can find out how it stores our browsing history, our cookies, passwords, autofills, many other types. Yesterday only we were just talking about this features, cookies and password and autofills. This is called browser setting. So these are the different ways through that they are just trying to record your activity. They are trying to record your activities through cookies. They are trying to record your activities through history. They are trying to record your activities through autofills. So these are the way. Okay. Beside browser, these informations are stored on your browser. These informations are stored on your local computer. So you are in a conditions you can destroy, you can delete this information. But beside browser, most of the digital footprints get stored. Our digital footprints are stored in the server also. On the server also, and this you are not in a condition to delete. How it will, when you are using the particular application on that application is hosted by a particular server, in that case, okay, the information gets stored. You may not have access to remove or erase the data. Class 11. Okay, data. Neither do we have any control on how that data will be used. Therefore, once a data trail is generated, even if we later try to erase the data about our online activities, the digital footprint still remain. The digital footprint still remain. Okay, there is no guarantee that digital footprint will be fully eliminated from the internet. Means you can't ensure that whatever you have deleted, that will be deleted permanently. Because what happened, whenever you are accessing, whenever you're trying to get the data from the one server or you're uploading something to the one server, this data is get accessed by the several people. So several people, so the data is carried from the moving from one server to another server. So everywhere the replica is created. Their replica is created, their duplicate copy is created everywhere. So it is not possible. If you are deleting from the main server, that is okay. But what about the replica? What about the replica? What about the duplicate copy? So that's why it's saying that there is no guarantee that digital footprint will be fully eliminated from the internet. So therefore, we need to be more cautious. We need to be more cautious while being online. All our online activities leave a data trace on the internet. Whenever you are trying to use the internet, you are leaving something on the internet or on the computing devices that we use. This can be used to trace the user, their location, okay, and device and other users details. So be careful while you are accessing the internet, you are using the internet. So now you understand what is the digital footprint. What is the next? The next is the digital society and netizen. Digital society and netizen. So what is the meaning of the digital society and netizen? As our society is inclined towards using more and more digital technology, we end up managing most of our tasks digitally. Okay, so we all are doing the everything with the help of the digital. Okay, digitally we are doing everything. In this era, the digital society, our daily activities like communication, social networking, banking, shopping, entertainment, education, transportations, increasingly being driven by the online transactions. Means several times we are doing the online transaction. Okay, so digital society thus reflect the growing trends of the using digital technology. This digital society is just showing us that we all are using the digital technology in all spheres of human activities. So these days we are not able to think about anything without the internet. If you think something, you just the first thing. If you don't know anything, the from where you will go to search. Instead of going to search from your book or going to search from your notebook or from library, the first thing you are thinking can be Google. Can we Google it? Okay, you don't know. Okay, go and find it on Google. So that is the daily life activities that happens with us. We people are always trying to access everything through the internet only. So, but while online, all of us need to be aware how to conduct ourselves. Whenever you are online, the first thing you have to think about to how to conduct ourselves. Look at this. Suppose you are living in your room alone. You can live anyway. No one is asked you. But if somebody is there in the room, you have to think that how you will live, what dress you are going to use. Okay, so these things are here also. Okay, whenever you are online, the first thing you have to think about to how to you are going to behave, how best to relate with others, what ethics, what morals, and what values you should be maintained. These things we have to think. Anyone who uses the digital technology along with the internet in a digital citizen is a digital citizen, or that is called netizen. So what is the netizen? A people who are using the digital technology, a persons who are using the digital technology, that is called digital citizen, or that is called netizen also. So always try to become the good netizen, just like a good citizen. Means practicing safe. What is the meaning of the good digital good netizen? It means that practicing safe, ethical, and legal use of digital technology. A responsible netizen must abide net etiquettes, communication etiquettes, and social media etiquettes. Means as a good netizen, as a good citizen, digital citizen, you must have to follow these etiquettes. Okay, so now we are going to understand what is the net etiquettes, and it is called netiquettes also. It is called netiquettes also. What is the meaning of the net etiquettes? Okay, we follow certain etiquettes during our social interactions. When you are doing this social, sometimes you are chatting with your friends, you are talking with your seniors and juniors and to any unknown. We are following the some rules and regulations. We need to exhibit proper manners. The first thing we have to show this. We need to be follow the etiquettes while being online. Okay, as is shown in the figure. One should be ethical, one should be respectful, and one should be responsible while you are surfing the internet. So these three characteristics are necessary for you: ethical, respectful, and responsible. These are the compulsory. So look at this. What is this netiquettes? No copyright violation. Be ethical. What is the meaning of the be ethical? If you are ethical means no copyright violations. Share the expertise. Means if you know something, share it. Be respectful. Means respect the privacy of others. Respect the diversity of others. Be responsible. Means don't feel the troll. Don't feed the troll. Don't start messaging something like that is not liked by the other peoples. Avoid cyberbullying. So that is the meaning of the responsible here. Okay. So first we are going to talk about the be ethical. What is the meaning of the be ethical? Means that no copyright violation. We should not use copyright materials without the permission of the creator or owner. Most generally, we people are not able to do. Sometimes we are downloading the image. Several times you are downloading the image from the internet, but most of the images are the copyright protected. But is we are we are going to ask from anyone? Can we use your image in my project? No, we are freely downloaded. So till here it is fine, no problem, because you are using it for your education purpose. But if you are using the same thing for the commercial purpose, then it is not fine. If you are getting some benefit from that image and you are not showing that this image you have taken from that particular site and the creator of this image is that and this and that, then it is copyright violation. So we need to be careful while streaming audio or video or downloading images and files from the internet. We will learn more about this in the next section. Next is the share the expertise. What is the meaning of the share the expertise? Share the expertise means it is good to share information and knowledge on internet. If all are start thinking that why I am going to share the knowledge and information on the internet, then what is the use of Google? Then what is the use of Google? Google is not the parents of the each and every information. Google is not creating the any information on the internet. We people are creating, just like we are. Okay, someone is sharing the information about something, someone is sharing the information about something, someone is sharing the information about something, and now Google is the place where, so Google is a search engine which is capable to find out the information which is available on different computers and different servers. So that's why we're saying that if you know something, it is good. You share it. You share your information. You share your knowledge on internet so that the others can access. However, prior to sharing the information, we need to be sure that we have sufficient knowledge of that topic. That is required. Otherwise, you are going to share some wrong information, and this is also not good. So the information shared should be true and unambiguous. Means no one is get confused with your information. Also, in order to avoid redundant information, we should verify that information is not available already in internet. Means you should check that if this information is not available in internet. Now you think about this, you have to provide it. But nowadays this is not happen. Why? Because people are start thinking that they can earn money through the internet, and it's going on. It's going on. One thing, if you go and search any information, you will find the thousands of websites are available. That website is able to provide the same information to you. Same information they are going to provide. Means they are going to provide the information on the same topic. Why? Because all have their own thoughts, all have their own idea. They try to present the information in this way, they try to present it in that way, they try to present it in this way. So something, and they all are following the different manners to provide the information. So it's okay, no problem. The next thing, be respectful. What is the meaning of the be respectful? Be respectful means we have to respect the privacy of others. The first thing, we have to respect the privacy of others. As good digital citizen or netizen, a good digital citizen or netizen, we have rights to privacy and freedom of personal expression. At the same time, we have to understand that other digital citizens also have the same rights and freedom. Means you are thinking about this, this is your right, it's okay, this is your right, but this is the other's right also, na? So you think that, na, you are not going to destroy the rights of the other one. So our personal communication with digital citizen may include images, documents, files that are private to both. So we should respect this privacy. Don't try to share such an image. In that image, you are not alone. Don't try to share such a documents or files. In that documents or files, that files or documents are not created by you only. If it is created by you only, you are the owner of that file and you only in that image, then you are free to share. But if someone else is also there, take permission, take the consents from that. Respect the diversity in a group or public forum, means where several peoples are there, so many peoples are available from the different country and different locality. So we should respect the diversity of the people in terms of the knowledge, in terms of the experience, in terms of the culture, in terms of the other aspect also. So while surfing the internet, we should be cautious about our personal and confidential data. Think before sharing any credential with others on an online platform. Keep personal information safe and protected through password. These are the common habits we have to follow while you are going to share something. What is the next duty of this good citizen, digital citizen? That is the be responsible. Avoid cyberbullying. Means any insulting, degrading, or intimidating online behavior like repeated posting of rumors, giving threats online, posting the victim personal information, sexual harassments or comments to publicly ridicule a victim to term as a cyberbullying. Means you are passing some message, you are just trying to torture someone through the internet, you are just threatening someone, I will post this thing about you, and that is called bullying, cyberbullying. So just avoid, don't do these things. It implies that repeatedly targeting someone with the same, then it's become the crime also, na? And you becomes the victim. Okay, so intentions to hurt or embarrass someone. If you intentionally doing something like this, sometimes it's happened. Uh, you are not thinking that it's maybe it creates some situation and conditions where this becomes the harmful for the others. So it is happened by mistake, but sometimes you are doing it by intention. So if it is doing by the intention and it's going to hurt someone, it's going to embarrass someone, then it is not good. Then we have to think about this. Perhaps new or non-frequent users of internet feel that the things done online have no effect in the real world. Normally the child will start thinking that they can do anything on the internet and no one is going to get affected with this, but this is not true. We need to realize that bullying online can have very serious implications on the other persons. Also remember, our action can be traced back using our digital footprint. So police can catch you. Police can catch you. Okay, so that is also. Don't feed the troll. Don't feed the troll. Something is going on, some event, something. An internet troll is a person who deliberately shows discord on the internet by starting quarrels or upsetting people, by posting inflammatory or off-topic messages in the online community just for amusement. Since trolls thrive on attention, the best way to discourage trolls is that not to pay any attention. Just forget it. Don't think about the any message. Something is coming and you start putting some negative comments. They start putting some negative comments. Avoid it. The best solution of this troll is avoid. Okay. Next, we are going to talk about the communication etiquettes. So we are talking about the social etiquettes, communication etiquettes. So what is the meaning of the communication etiquettes? Digital communication includes like you are sending email, you are sending message, you are sending instant messaging, you are talking on the cell phone, you are using audio, video, conferencing, posting on forums, social networking. So all these are the great ways to connect with the people. Means these are the several ways through which we can connect with the people. So whenever you are connecting with the people in order to exchanging some ideas, sharing some data, knowledge and etc. So while you are doing the communication, so good communication over email, chat room and other such forums require a digital citizen to abide by the communication etiquettes. Means if you think that your communication is good, so you just go and come to know first, find out is it under the communication etiquettes? Am I following the communication etiquettes or not? If you are following, then good. So look at this. These are the communication etiquettes. What is this? Be precise, be polite, be credible, respect data limits, respect time limits. Okay, so respect the time, respect the data limits, be precise, be polite. What is the meaning of the be precise? Means we should not waste the precious time. We should not waste the precious time to others. Okay, in responding to unnecessary emails or comments. That is called be precise. Okay, unless they have some relevance for us. Also, we should not always expect an instant response. Sometimes you are thinking that you are passing the message, the receiver need to be send the message immediately. This is not possible. This is not possible every time. So we have to think about this. Respect the data limits. For concerns related to data and bandwidth, very large attachments may be avoided. Rather sending the compressed file or link of the files through cloud share storage like Google Drive and this means suppose you are trying to uploading the file, the size of the file is 200 MB. Nowadays it is not going. If you try to send it through mail, they are automatically going to the Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive like this. But it is a good idea that big files should be kept in a such type of the online cloud and you just share the links instead of going to update. Why? Because you having the enough data, you can upload. But the persons who have to download, they are not having the enough data. So in that case, they are not able to download it. They are not able to download it. But if it is available on Google Drive, without downloading, they can view. They can at least view. These points I already told you, no permanent deletions. If you delete anything, it will not permanently deleted. What is the next communication etiquette? That is the be polite. Whether the communication is synchronous, happening in real time like chat, audio, video calls, or asynchronous like email, forum, post, or comments. Means sometimes you are sending the message, receiver is receiving the message immediately. Sometimes you are sending the message, receiver is receiving the message after 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and some like one day also. Means they are just start reading. Receiver is just start reading the message after one day also. That is possible. So we should be polite and non-aggressive in our communication. We should avoid being abusive even if we don't agree with the other's point of view. If you are not agree, still you have to avoid it. Avoid these things. Okay. What is the next? The next is the be credible. What is the meaning of the credible? This is means that if you use something, we should be cautious while making a comment, replying or writing an email or forum post as such acts decide our credibility over a period of time. Okay. And that is how we decide to follow the some particular person's forum post while ignoring post of others members of the forum. On the various discussion forum, we usually try to go through the previous comments of the person and judge their credibility before relying on that person's comments. Means you just think that other one can take faith on you. It is only possible if you are posting the such types of the message that is looks like a authentic. So that is meaning that we have to be credible also. Now there is a social media etiquettes. So what is the social media etiquettes? Means while we are using the social media, during that also we have to follow the some etiquettes. And what are these etiquettes? In current digital era, we are familiar with different kinds of the social media. And we may have an account on the Facebook. All are having the account on Facebook, Google Plus. Nowadays, Google Plus, no one is using Google, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube channel. So social media are the website or application that enables their user to participate in the society and sharing the content. Participate in a social networking by creating and sharing the content. So what is the social media? Social media is either in the form of the website or in the form of the application. And that gives us a facility that we can share some information, we can create some information in other communicators. And this platform encourages users to share their thoughts, experiences through post or pictures. Means we people are using the thought, or we people are using the pictures, we people are posting there. So in this way, users can interact with the other online user. You can interact with the other online user of those social media apps or channels via medium. So this is why the impact and outreach of the social media has grown exponentially. It has begun to shape the outcome of politics, business, culture. Now people are using the social media. Social media is not only used for the gossip. These days social media is used for the exchanging information also. The politician is going to share their ideas, businessman is going to advertise their business. Okay, people are going to share about the culture, people are going to share about the education. Now the online education is going on, so there are so many uses of the social media is there. In social media too, there are certain etiquettes we need to be followed. There are certain etiquettes that is required while you are using the social media. And what are these etiquettes? The first thing, be secure, be reliable, choose the password wisely. Okay, know who are you, who you be friend, and beware about the fake information. Okay, think before you upload. This is the best thing. Think before you upload. Don't meet up. Never arrange to meet an online friend because it may not be safe. No matter how genuine someone is appearing online, they might be pretending and hiding their real identity. Means if you try to meet online with anyone, you think about these 2 points. You can't say that the person is looking good is always good. The person is laughing, they are always in good mind. They are always happy. No, you can't say that. This is not possible. So, what are these social media etiquettes? Be secure. What is the meaning of the be secure here? You have to always change your password. First thing, you choose the password. That password cannot be guessed. It is vital for social network users. News of the breaching, leakage of user data from social network often attracts headlines. Users should be very such possibilities and must know how to safeguard themselves. Means the minimum one can do is to have a strong and frequently changed password. Must have a strong password and always try to change the password frequently. Frequently means after 3 months, 6 months, you try to change it. And the most important thing, don't share your personal credentials like your username, like your password. Don't share your credit card or debit card number. Don't share the OTP. Don't share the PIN. So these things you have to be careful. No. The next thing, know who you befriend. Social networks usually encourage connecting with users. Means we are getting the notification, a friend request is coming from that, this. But whenever you look at this figure and you whenever try to identify, you are not able to identify. Then avoid it. No. Why you are going to accept the friend request of that person? If you want to accept, to first go inside their profile, check who is your mutual friends. Do you know the mutual friends also? If you know, then it's okay. So you must come to know about that before going to accept any friend request on the social media. Making friends, sometimes even those whom we don't know, we have not met. However, we need to be careful while befriending unknown people as their intention possibility could be malicious and unsafe. Means we are not aware of that. So anything is happened with us. The next is the beware of the fake information. Sometimes what happen? People are sharing the fake information. Nowadays, what happened? The people are saying that CBSE date sheet is released. Still, it is not releasing. But you are getting the news from the last month. The date sheet is coming, and this is the date sheet. This is the date sheet, and there starts spreading the message. Means the date sheet of the old year and the new session name only, and everything is the same. They have just changed the date, and everything is the same there. So this is called the fake information. So don't try to faith on the fake information. Always beware. Fake news, messages, posts, these are the common in social networks. Several times you are getting the message on a WhatsApp. There is no authenticity of the message. No one is going to check. Okay, Reliance is giving this offer. Okay, Adidas is giving this offer and XYZ offer. Why they are going to give you this offer? And if they are going to give you this offer, they will not advertise. They are based on the WhatsApp only. Huh? Through WhatsApp message they are going to advertise this. They are going to announce. They are going to put the pamphlets. They are going to spread the news. They are going to advertise on the newspaper. They are going to advertise in a way TV. So don't take faith on that such types of the message and this. So with experience, we should be able to figure out whether a news or message or post is genuine or fake. Thus, we should not blindly believe in everything that we come across on the such platforms. So if you want to know, you just Google it, you try to find out, is there any information regarding this? Be reliable. Think before uploading. Several times I am telling you, think before going to upload and share your personal information. So think before uploading. We can upload almost anything on the social network. But before going to upload, you always think that nothing is deleted from the network. If you try to delete, you are not able to delete it permanently. So hence we need to be cautious while uploading or sending sensitive or confidential files which have a bearing our privacy. Means such information don't try to share with anyone and don't try to upload it. Okay, so this care you have to take. Okay, in the next class we are going to discuss about the data protections. Only the few topics are left. Okay, and now I'm going to end the class. If you have any query, please give your message.